Boy, yoy, yoy. Boy, yoy, yoy. All right, so let's see. You guys hear us loud and clear? What's up? Everybody in the chat, what's going on? We here. We in the building. You already know it's episode 119. Let me know if y'all hear us. Y'all hear us in the chat? Make sure everybody can hear us. Had to do everything. But, okay, cool. Yeah, I can hear us. So, what's up? What's up, man? You already know. The day is here. Last of Us Part 2 is officially launched. Whew. The reaction this game is getting, yeah. I see why. Oh, trust me, I see why. But don't worry, we're not going to get into any spoilers or anything of that nature. This isn't a spoiler stream. We're just going to get our first impressions of the stream out there. Shout out to Lakita. She called me evil. I'm going to call her that. But, anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into this. Let's get into these intros. Say what's up to the people. Go ahead, Carlos. All right. Blaze 4K in the building.
Yo, what up, everybody? I don't know about you, but I haven't took a shower.
Oh.
Last of Us like a loser. I've been eating on my couch. I literally have been doing nothing but playing Last of Us the game.
It's been like a slob.
Yeah, I feel like a slob, bro. I really do. So I hope everybody's been enjoying themselves playing the game, enjoying the. We're gonna get into it, trust me.
Oh yeah, we're definitely getting into it.
Everybody in the chat. Let's get it poppin'.
All right. And Craig, are you back, my brother? You there? Is Craig there? I don't think he's there. I think he's still away from the mic. Yeah, he's away. All right, well.
He's not there?
Yeah, he's not there. He's off. He's away. All right, well, do us a huge favor. Hit that like button. Hold on. Yeah. Hit that like button. Go ahead, share it out. Do appreciate you guys tuning in. This is, again, episode 119, RGT Podcast. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do that. Thank you, somebody, for reminding me of that. So let me turn down, let me adjust volumes here for everybody. Because I know we always in the Discord, and I have to turn everybody shut up when we're in the Discord. So, yeah, adjust microphone sounds. All right, so that should fix your problem. All right, let's go. Let's get into this, man. First topic. Y'all want to get right into this Last of Us 2?
Yeah, go ahead.
Y'all want to get right into this Last of Us 2 debacle?
Can they hear me now, or what?
Yeah, they hear you. They hear you. Oh, you're the only one we can hear clearly. Hold on. Hold up. No, they hear you. They should hear you. They should hear you. Oh, wait, you know what? They can't hear you. It's this setting. Whoops. Hold up. All right, let's see. Can they hear that now?
Hello, mic check.
Hello? Can you hear them now? Hold up. My audio is not coming out. What the hell? Uh-oh. You gotta love Discord. No, it's not even Discord. All right, so let me do that. Not even a technical difficulty. That is YouTube. All right, there we go. How did I do it? I did this setting. There we go. Monitor. Monitor and output. All right, about that. They should be here now. Yep, they share.
like I'm talking to you from the moon.
How about now? Oh, what a day. Here, I'll just do this. I'll do that. Pull my entire thing. What the hell? I still can't get no sound. I'm not getting any sound from my output. Any sound? No sound. Oh, you know what? It's this. It's this. It's this. I found the issue. I think so. Even that's weird if that's the case. Let's make sure everything is on. That's my microphone. Yeah, I love it or not. Yeah, I love it. You gotta love it. Yeah, that sounds really good. What's up? Give me 1 second, guys. Give me one second. Just in it, everything. I'm trying to see why my sound does not come out. You know what? I gotta go here, maybe audio. Desktop audio, mic is. Yeah. Auto. Hold on. Is it the same one? Nope, I'm not getting it. What's going on here? Yeah, I know, it's weird. That is weird. Yeah, I say no sound. Volume mix. Yeah. Yeah, I don't hear nothing for that set. I don't hear it. Shola? Yeah, I'm like going to my settings. I don't hear nothing. I'm not even getting like indicator. It's like my indicator's not even going off. And OBS. Like, hold on. What I'll do is this. Play this. What I'll do is this. See if that's moving. Okay, so that's moving. See if that. So that's moving, but I'm not getting you guys. Say something. Yeah, it's not showing you guys move. What the hell? It's not taking your audio from OBS or Discord, unless something is off here. Hold on. Okay, let's try this. Let's do this.
Oh, man.
That should be it. Can y'all hear him now, guys?
Yeah.
There we go. There you go. Problem solved.
Yo. Oh, my God.
Hello.
Problem solved. I found it.
Is there anyone out there? Can somebody hear me?
They hear you. They hear you. They hear you. There you go. Problem solved. Jesus Christ. I had to go back into OBS. Discord, for fuck's sakes.
God damn.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what that was about. All right. Okay.
love
Problem solved. Thank God I thought on my feet there. Jesus. Okay. Let me turn this down. That scared the fuck out of me. All right. Say something else again, guys.
Blooper time, ladies and gentlemen. Blooper
Okay.
time.
All right. Okay. You guys are good. You guys hit the like button. My bad. I'm guessing Discord, when I updated my firmware, it reset my settings, so I had to redo that. All right, let's get into this. Shout out to everybody here. RGT episode 119. Let's try this again. Intros. Carlos.
Once again, I am here. I have been missing, but I have been found through the voice. Gamer by choice, not by trend. Let's get it cracking.
All right. We got good old Craig Harris.
Yes, the Messiah of Xbox, Craig the Tech Guy. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. And feeling a little bit better. Fever broke, so I feel a little bit better.
Glad to have you with us, my brother, because you already know it's a lot to go over. I know you're playing last year, so we'll get into that in a minute. Blaze.
Yo, Blaze 4K, what up?
All right, cool. I can adjust you guys' volume without everybody's going, oh, Lord, it's crazy. All right, so let's go ahead, man. Let's definitely do this. How do I even start? Y'all want to get right into The Last of Us 2?
Yeah.
You want to get right into The Last of Us 2?
No spoilers. Just some basic first impressions.
Yeah.
First couple hours. That's it. First 4 hours.
Yeah, I'm in an hour and a half. So
you're an hour and a half. Okay.
Yeah,
So you haven't gotten past the 4 hour
I
mark.
have zero playability. I'm gonna play it tonight.
Oh man.
Yeah, so don't talk about it too much. I mean, I have the chat turned off, so shout out to the chat. Hit the like button and share the video that we are live. But I mean, again, because a lot of people are not going to be able to get it today. It happened at my GameStop. They unfortunately almost had an incident up there because somebody. Well, first of all, let's just start with the impressions. I'll go into that briefly. Start with you all's impression.
Okay.
So,
What's up, Calvin?
Overall impression.
You got it. Yeah, I should be able to hear us loud and clear, right, in the chat, because I turned it up a little bit more. I had to fix that. But what's up, Callie? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all already know what it is. If I didn't say what's up, I'm kind of like multitasking, make sure everything is running smooth. So excuse me. But Blaze, you ready to attack this, man? You ready?
Oh, ready.
All right.
Born ready.
So, what we talked about on the phone, Ryan, we're not going to talk about now, I guess.
Let's be blunt. Like, we'll be blunt about it, right? We'll be blunt about certain aspects of it. So, how do I tackle this? That's the thing. How do you tackle this?
Just go with your first hour and a half.
All right. So first hour and a half, Blaze. First hour and a half.
Carlos hasn't played it, and I'm still playing it. I just loaded in the special edition stuff that I was supposed to get. I was just getting used to the controls, which so pretty much the snow patrol. Let's just call it the snow patrol.
Okay. Snow patrol. Okay.
And go to that, and then from there, let's just leave it, because there's a lot of people probably in the chat that are not.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, wait. But Craig, but a lot of just based off cutscenes and trailers, they've shown that you can talk about areas without spoiling nothing. I mean. You can talk about. I mean, they've shown everything on gameplay trailers on everything. I mean,
all right. So let's talk about the aspects of the game.
Yeah, like what you like about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about. All right, well, definitely. I'm just making sure I got a good gray area, because I don't want to go over a line here. Yeah. So, all right. So first up, I already kind of gave him a heads up on certain stuff before we even started the stream, so he kind of knows a few things, not nothing substantial, but So this game, Last of Us Part 2, again, 4 years after the first one, is set up really, really good, especially in the first opening act. You'll kind of feel emotional in the first opening act for what they did. It was really, really cool with Joel and Ellie. It's dope. I really like what they did. However, they introduce new characters now. And obviously, again, that's a given. It's a new game. New characters getting introduced. One particular character kind of destroys my suspension of belief. I will tell you right now, it kind of does. And this character, again, based on my first impressions, 4 hours into it, I already know my opinion is going to be all over the place from this game. It's going to either be good at certain points, it's probably going to be bad at others, right? Or I'm just going to be like torn in between scenes. There is one character they showcase in the beginning of this, and she is pretty damn strong, and that is Abby. Now again, there's no spoiler there because you guys already seen Abby. She was the first lady you see in the trailer that was hanging from the tree. That's basically her. They kind of updated her player model even further. They made her like G.I. Jane. Feels like she's like, her shoulders are fucking huge. This chick is like, let's just say this chick means business from what we've seen, right? She means business. This character.
Rambo.
She's like Rambo mixed with G.I.
Abby's
Jane.
a girl?
Yeah. She's a girl. She got some strength. I'm talking. Y'all know Seth Rollins, the wrestler. This chick is curb stomping clickers.
I don't like Abby. Period.
She's like curb stomping clickers. But again, in this opening, from what I played and for what I've gotten through. During the snow level and whatnot, and like the opening scene, it's pretty damn insane. Like, it's got a lot of mixed emotions. It starts from sad, it goes from triumphant feeling to like it's really really cool feeling type of emotions, and then it gets insane. Now the new clickers, what they've done with the clickers in this is like next to none. It's like top tier, like what they did with the clickers. It's on another level. I'm blown away by the amount of like clickers, like how they've done them, right? Like how they've done the new sound for them, because it's on another level.
This is a spoiler for me because I've not seen one.
You haven't seen the clicker yet?
No,
Oh, dog.
I did. I said the Snow Patrol.
Oh no, no. I'm talking about the sound. I'm talking about the sound of them, like the sound.
Yeah,
their sound is really good.
I mean, I saw some people that were infected. I was laughing.
Yeah, the runners are more.
Sound is not a spoiler. Come on.
No, the fact that they changed it a little bit is.
It's the same. It's the same. It's the
You're
same,
right.
but it's
I do
more
like
eerie
the way-
sounding. Yeah, it's like they recreated it. It's like the same sound but recreated to make it more eerie, echoey.
I mean, there's zombies move exactly the way that Days Gone zombies do. I mean, they have the exact same twerk motions, and I guess that's the typical zombie motion. That's just kind of the default motion. But I like them because they're making these moaning sounds, like they're watching the Justice League in 4K.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, like that.
Now, in comparison to how Days Gone's mechanics work for its gameplay,
I'm glad you said Days Gone. I'm glad you said Days Gone. You're gonna have that type of vibe. Me and Blaze know what we're talking about. You're gonna have that vibe in certain parts of this game. But this game really does raise that bar. And what I believe that Ben Studios is gonna do with their particular style of zombies, the Freakers. I think they're gonna update those player models to another level of detail for sure. After what I've just seen in certain scenes here, especially how intense it is. The new soundtrack is fire. I love the new player animations. I like that. Like, the executions are brutal. Combat is more fluid. It's dope. Like, it really feels like a new game. It doesn't even feel like a sequel to Last of Us 1. It feels like an entirely new experience. You know what I'm saying?
So they revamped those mechanics from the first one to this one.
Yeah, it just feels like they did everything. Like, it's crazy how they revamped everything. And
Okay.
I love what they've done here. It's on another level, another tier here. But there's a certain decision in this game. What's up, Glenn? There's a certain decision in this game though that I had to question. And it goes back to the first one. Now, you guys already know, when you guys played the first Last of Us, y'all know Joel, y'all know Tommy. They're not the type of survivors who take risk. They don't take risks. The best way to describe Joel and Tommy in the first one, it's kind of like The Walking Dead. Y'all remember that episode after Terminus where like that little civilization was offering them food, and dude offered his daughter like applesauce, stuff like that. He was like, he wasn't taking it. That's how paranoid they were in the first one. They were very, very careful. And this one, they made it seem like they have no worries to worry about. It kind of made me go, well, what the hell? Tommy does a certain decision that just makes me go, a certain decision that Tommy makes me go, okay, no, that wasn't smart. But I think that's the best I can say without me spoiling anything. Is that about right, Blaze? You want to add anything to that part?
Yeah, I mean, look, I like the game. I like the game in terms of the visual department, the gameplay department. everything you like about Last of Us has been drastically improved, like pushed to 100 when it comes to using stuff, crafting stuff, just shooting, just proning, laying down. The world is huge. Everything's not tunnel vision. Everything's open ended. Like you can go multiple different paths if you want. Even though it might be still a linear, like there's still a checkpoint you have to do, but there's multiple ways you can do it. You can go this way, you can go that way. And the game is absolutely beautiful. 4K HDR on the PS4 Pro. It's beautiful on the standard because I tried it just to see what it looked like. And I'm telling you, you guys are gonna be. The further along you get, the more impressed you're going to be when it comes to the visual department, when it comes to the open world segment parts, like these little segments they're semi-open world, but they're obviously not. There's open world areas, I would say, the best way. Okay. But
yeah,
without saying much, I'm happy because it's an improved game, and I'm pissed. I'm really pissed about some other stuff. But yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, again, sound department, top tier, right? Top tier sound in the game so far. The player models look freaking dope. The executions are brutal.
Oh my god, bro.
Very brutal execution. I'm talking screwdrivers going against people's cheeks. like going to the side of their faces. Like that's how brutal the combat and executions is. I like the new stealth mechanic. The fact that you can actually use the grass now and and go prone and like sneak past it.
Yeah,
I like that. So yeah, I like that.
I did that. I actually did that. Yeah, I did that today. It was in the snow, but yeah. I did. I'm like, I said, maybe I can sneak past, and I was able to do it. And I was kind of like, all right, because sometimes combat, going loud may not be the best thing to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's again, real quick. I'm enjoying the game. The attention to detail is just off the chain. You do get a lot of Days Gone vibes from it, but it's just better. Once I had to go in and change the camera mechanic 2 or 3 times because I invert everything. Yeah. When I look, it's like having a flight stick. In order to look up, you pull back. In order to go down, you push forward. That's invert. That's the way I play. But I had to go back because I kept getting killed at one scene. I'm like, what's going wrong with this camera? And I had to go back in and do that. Tons of options in this game when you set everything up. So good HDR control at the setting. You can turn HDR off. Looks like trash if you do, but you can. So far, it feels heavy. The game just feels heavy, and so you can. It feels ominous too. It does feel ominous. It was cool playing that guitar, even though it made you kind of follow where you were supposed to go. In real time. I thought you were going to be able to play it in time by yourself, but yeah, game is good so far. And in my city, there was an incident at the GameStop because somebody waited. For some reason, they got one person working. They're only allowing 6 people in the store. This guy waited apparently 45 minutes, and he didn't have any reserve. He did not have a reserve, and they don't have enough copies out to. Physical. They only printed enough copy to cover the reserve. So the guy suggested, hey, look, you can go buy it digitally. It's no problem. And the dude got pissed off, tried to bribe a kid it was up there with his mom, $100, and the kid wasn't going for it. He started getting upset. So they had to call the man out there. They had to call the man. The guy ran off at that point. So, but yeah, just a good game, fun to play, excellent sound. So far, the voice acting is top notch. So I'm enjoying it. The kiss is a big part of the game. Everybody saw that kiss. There's all kind of things going on with that kiss. Ellie's confused. She's going crazy. So it's pretty good so far. So yeah, good game. Very, very glad I bought it. So
speaking of guitar playing, that is the first time that I've used a touchpad other than to open up the menu since Killzone Shadowfall.
mean, it's just
But
Infamous
they-
Second Son. And Infamous Second Son really had you using.
Oh yeah, true. That too. I mean, those are launch games, basically.
That was a long
Yeah.
game. Hey,
Well,
no
did you play
developers
Detroit?
using that touchpad.
Detroit Become Human, you use it a whole lot.
Bro, Craig, come on, bro. It's like they're just throwing it in there. So, okay, we get it. It's cool because you can string it. Like, I thought you just touch it. You can actually like
Yeah,
flick it like you're.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can flick it. Yeah, pluck. So yeah, it was pretty cool. But no, I get what you're saying. I haven't used it a whole lot. So all right, I guess I did. I don't know if you can deactivate it, but I used it a bunch of Detroit Become Human.
Yeah.
So, but that's really the last time I used it a whole lot.
Because
So-
of this one. Yeah. So, okay. All right. Do you have any fears going into this? Because up there now,
I don't know why there's such a big deal. It's a game. It's adult theme. I don't know why people are having issues. I truly don't. It's a game. Nobody cared about Nemesis. That thing walking around going stars. So, but for some reason, I just don't get why there's
yeah.
controversy. It's a game, So, and it's not real life. And so far, it's the level of detail. I mean, from the snow going, falling off the trees, to their hair getting snow in it and it gradually melting, just stuff like that. The attention to detail is really good. It really reminds me of Horizon Zero Dawn. If Aloy is walking and she gets to a point where the sun is directly hitting her, she will look up at the sun, and that's just a missed feature that a lot of people didn't see. She'll look up at the sun. She'll cover her eyes. It's just stuff like that. There's stuff like that in this game, and I'm like, wow, they paid attention like this. This is really good. Draw distances are beautiful.
The attention to detail in this game is unlike any other exclusive I've played.
Yeah,
There's a lot of good games, but I mean, it's a different level of paying attention to it. And like, I know you're only in the snow part, but Craig, like, if you watch trailers, then you know that there's not just a snow level. So that's I want to get into. I want to just talk about like other areas because you've seen it already, Craig. You've seen like other areas. I'm not going to talk about exactly what it's called and what you're doing. I just want to say like, wow, the vegetation's on a different level this time. It don't look like paper mache. Like, it looks beautiful. It has it's Zelda. It has Zelda grass.
This game does some next level shit. Like, it really needs to be commended. Oh, you know what? That's probably why they can't hear me on that side. There you go. But no, this game does some next level shit that blows my mind. Type of love, like it really does do some next level shit. It's just what I think the problem is for a lot of people, and I actually do agree. I actually do agree. The problem for a lot of people with this game, and this is probably going to be a plague for them, is the fact that just certain decisions, it's certain decisions that's going to really piss them off. That's all. It's a certain decision.
It's not going to piss me off. But again, you have to remember Square Enix, the chief developer, got mad at The Last of Us because of how their vegetation was compared to Square's. And he said he was misquoted or he was misinterpreted, because it looked that good. And that was from, I guess, the 2016 beta that they showed at E3, the one where the kiss happened. Was that 16 or 17? It seems like a gazillion years ago. Whenever that kiss happened, the shock heard around the world. So, but yeah, now the game is a great. It's so far, it's one of the best looking games I've ever seen, and I've been playing games since 1978, and this is going up in the top 5. Now, it don't look as good as Mass Effect, but it is up there. So it is up there.
Correct. So. Mass Effect looks like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant compared to Last of Us.
Yeah, let me start my audio.
No, it's up there. I would put it close. It's
Mass Effect. No. Mass Effect is a pretty game, bro.
Yeah.
It really is. I'm not gonna say it's not. It's a beautiful, pretty game. It really is. But there's levels to this, Craig. You know that.
Oh yeah, this is next level. Yeah. This is your mama's lasagna. This is mama's lasagna. I'm talking about
mom's
lasagna.
lasagna.
Before you come into the house.
Lasagna, bro.
Yeah, before you come into the house, you smell that lasagna, and that's what this is. Yeah, but the attention to detail, at least At least, and I mean, I know the level of detail. If it's anything like the snow level that I'm at, I'm like, man, it's just. I mean, you can hear this. You know, you can feel it. I mean, there's snow all around there. I'm like, man, how did they even get this? There's all that ray tracing on there. You know, tons of ray tracing. If you all didn't know that, you know, from the software levels in this, and that's in that first part. You know, where Joel and that idiot is riding on that horse. I'm like, man, look at this ray tracing. You know, look at this. You know, wow. You know, I mean, you can see it. It's like, wow, you can clearly see the path of light coming down from the sun. You know, reflecting off of certain leaves because the leaves are wet. You know, you can see it.
Yeah,
you know,
I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the case. I can't spoil it. Bray caught on to what I said earlier in the show, and he actually got there. So I can't say it. My hands are tied. You know, me and Blaze. Me and Blaze's hands are tied. But let me tell you, there are levels to the way me and Blaze can tackle this shit that will break your suspension of belief. I'm just telling you right now. There's so many ways we can tackle this shit. So we'll probably
Masters. This game looks better than God of War. It looks better than God of War already.
But we might have to do another stream on this one. Obviously, when everybody beats the game and talk about this in a way because you know,
yeah, we were planning on diving in at least like 4 hours. Like, you
yeah,
know, but Ryan, it's okay to talk about like.
Certain aspects, yeah. Certain aspects.
It's okay to talk about like, going to, like, after you get past the snow level, you're in. Look, you can't snow the whole game, is what I'm saying. Like,
I understand that. Yeah, the game obviously moves. So yeah, they get closer to the city. I know that. So, but I don't know when and how and why.
Well, what I'm saying is, everybody's seen that trailer with her on the horse, and there's all that in the city and the cover. Yeah. So it's like that shit right there is wow.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, and like I said, every time I see
it's probably in this
I'm gonna take pictures and put them on Twitter. Like every time I see it, click ray tracing, move on. You're gonna be so tired of ray tracing that you're not gonna care about it next generation.
Oh man.
I mean, well, Craig, it's two.
There we go.
Two different type of ray tracing.
That should fix it completely.
Well,
yeah.
The ray tracing next gen is a different ray tracing from this gen.
It's all ray tracing.
I mean, if you want to call, I guess technically global illumination is called ray tracing.
Well, global illumination is big.
But that's what I mean. But I'm saying ray tracing. What people think of ray tracing, like what they put into people's head is like complete reflection off reflection, like shadow off shadow.
I mean, you want true ray tracing, a representation of true ray tracing. That's in Ratchet and Clank, what you saw with Clank and the metallic chain. Yeah, that's next gen. Yeah, that's true. Ray tracing.
That's true. I agree.
Yeah, but
there's different levels of ray tracing though. You gotta realize that.
They're different.
The ray tracing is in. The ray tracing is used on the Infinity Gauntlet is different than the ray tracing used on the Flash's outfit. There's just different ray tracing.
Oh,
different techniques and different shades of lighting to be utilized artistically by different methods.
That's correct. That's all it is.
Well, again, Abby, good old Abby. It's kind of just like I said before. She's kind of destroying my suspension of belief so far. But I haven't even gotten into the nit and gritty all the way through the game, so I'm still. I guess you could say my training wheels are still on. But you know, aside from that, the options in the game, like in terms of like you can like adjust it and whatnot, is really really good. They want like the extra they want the extra step to make sure you can really adjust this to your liking. So that's cool too. Do like that. And again, yeah, aside from everything else we talked about, is dope. So that's pretty much it for that for impressions for this game. I'm looking forward to see what you guys think when you guys eventually play it. I'm not gonna say anything else until we get to the review, which will probably probably a week after. I don't know, depends how fast I beat this, but we're gonna be streaming this immediately after the show, so definitely come on over there. To the Twitch channel. Follow me on Twitch. Links in the description below because I'm immediately going to launch that as soon as we do it. Shout out to Biggie2316. He said, nope, still low. And he's talking about the sound. Appreciate it. Hopefully the sound sounds better. I was tweaking it as we were talking, so hopefully it sounds better. But let's go ahead and get into some news, and we can close the show out. We're pretty much going to go for an hour for today, so nothing big, nothing over the top here for today. Let's go ahead and get into the first one. So PS5 and PS5 digital price points were leaked on Amazon France and on Target. Target was the first one. I immediately talked about this. Shout out to J-Dub. He's the one who put out the tweet, the screenshot. I got to give credit where it's due. Thank you, Lakita, for the plug in the chat. But shout out to J-Dub. He was the first one to post it there, and I had to, shout him out there. But Target put out the price point for the PS5 regular edition, and that was at 400. Oh no, I'm sorry. No, it was the digital. It was the digital edition. I'm sorry that they put out there, and it was $400, $399. And then Amazon France put the price of the standard edition PS5, and that was around $499. So basically, PS5 is looking at a price tag of $499 for the base and $399 for the digital. Like I said before to you guys, that's the price point that I've been banking on for a minute. It makes sense for Sony to go for $399 for the digital. That's the point of having a digital one. You want to have a cheaper option to get you into the actual ecosystem. And what Microsoft's doing with Lockhart more than likely, I have to retract what I said in my video here on the stream. That's why I waited for today so I can say it live in front of you. But for today, I honestly believe that Lockhart's probably more likely going to be in the realm of $250. That's probably going to be their way of, going after the PS5 is going to be super cheaper than that. And that's how you get into their ecosystem. And again, you're not going to get the full 4K experience, but what you're going to get is 1440p 60 if the reports are true. And again, that's what they're going to announce here in July at their showcase. So we'll see. Hopefully, if they don't announce Lockhart in July, then it's safe to say Lockhart ain't coming out anytime soon, because it would be dumb to showcase this the moment you showcase the price. You know what I'm saying? It would be dumb. You have to get this out here to the public eye eventually. But everybody keeps talking about it. It seems like it is the case. It will happen. Lockhart's more likely going to be shown in July. So let's go ahead and get your opinions on this. Carlos, what you think, bro? Lockhart.
All right, let me start by saying this. As far as what I can tell by pricing, I'm gonna go a little bit higher for the Lockhart. I'll say $300.
$300? Okay.
50 cents. Yeah, I'll say 300, like about three, because you gotta negotiate the after tax prices, especially here in the United States. So we'll be paying anywhere from about $310 to $320 for the Lockhart, and for the Series X, which is going to be the premium console, hopefully it'll price match the PS5 hard drive, Blu-ray drive based console to its same price point, but they're pretty much they're gonna be in the same sales tax bracket in terms of the 500 plus whatever you have to pay for the for the taxes.
Okay.
Hey, we don't know. They're showing leaks. They're showing stuff. They're showing prices. I just can't wait till next gen starts so that we can actually see, what these machines can do in the visual aspects. Because from what we saw from Sony in their showcase back a couple of, like 2 weeks back, it was breathtaking. It really was something like, yo, this is just a tech demo that they're running. So just imagine if they utilize all of that with their first party titles.
Okay.
Which they did showcase with this, this past showing.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, it's not going to be called, for those you wondering the name, it's not going to be called Lockhart. It's going to be called Xbox Series S.
So sort of like the 1S.
Yeah, like the 1S. So it's going to be called Series S, not Lockhart. It's literally the Xbox One X and S, but they put Series in between. So it's Series S, not Lockhart.
Series S.
That's going to be the name of it, supposedly.
XSX and XSS. What the? Wow.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Wow. I don't know why they just didn't call it Elite. I don't know what's so like. People give me shit when I say this, but in real time, why didn't they just call this the Elite?
Yeah, just like the Xbox 360 Elite.
It's called the Elite. For God's sakes, call it the Elite.
Because we already know what Elite means.
Problem solved. You had everybody sold. Just call it the Elite.
That's because they've already used the name.
So Sony used PlayStation. That's their brand.
Bro,
I know. I'm fucking
It's
shit.
just wishful thinking. It's just wishful thinking.
Bro.
You know, whatever the case may be, these consoles are going to be catered to a certain type of gamer in each level, and it's really up to the consumer to make their decision. As far as for me, I am getting the PS5, all digital. I hate to say it, I'm gonna kind of phase away from buying physical because I don't have that great amount of space in my apartment to put any more things in there. So the all digital console is gonna be my preference for next gen. I know people are gonna go into chats, they're gonna get on me for being an advocate over physical, but this generation for me, since I'm still living in an apartment, I don't have the spacing for it. I'm gonna go all digital.
You're going all digital.
Yeah.
We lost one, people. We lost one.
I hate to say it that way, but it's just gonna be a better convenience for me because,
yeah,
quite frankly, all my physical media, bro, I got a lot of shit in my house, man.
Yeah. Bro, and the damn the way they made the system, the aesthetic of it looks like it benefits a digital design, to be honest with you. But again, the disk drive also there. I gotta see them price points though. But if it's $400, hey, I'm definitely more likely gonna be leaning towards the digital, and that's gonna be the funny thing too. This system's gonna be sold out super fast. But
Listen, can I say the story, Ryan?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Then I'll go with my pricing. I'll do that, but. So my best friend, I grew up with him. He lost his job. He got into some problems, but he got a job at GameStop last year. But I hadn't talked to him with all this Corona stuff, and it's been like months, like almost 5 months I haven't talked to him.
Yeah.
I call looking for him, like, hey, is so and so in today? He's like, oh, he works tomorrow. He's like, I'm like, oh, you guys doing a midnight release? He's like, no, we're not doing no more midnight releases. We're not allowed to because we can't have gatherings of people clumped up, and it's dangerous and they don't want that because of Corona. Okay, cool. Anyway, he goes to tell me. I end up calling my boy. He tells me, bro, GameStop, they got off like a meeting like a week ago, and right now things can change, but as of right now, and this is GameStop, this is not Amazon, I'm telling you, GameStop, they're going to only have 5 to 10 consoles per store.
Yeah.
God damn.
Okay.
Whoa.
That's
so
what
if you
you're right. You're right.
You don't pre-order. Listen, if say Sony says, look, they're live tomorrow, and say you wait 1 day. If you wait more than 1 day, people, you're not getting a PS4, unless you go to Craigslist, unless Amazon extends it. But they're telling me pre-ordered the first day, or you're not getting a console. Period. And that's my boy telling me that. That's not a GameStop rep telling me that. He's been my friend. He knows I'm buying it day one anyway. He doesn't have to sell some marketing scheme to me. He's my best friend. You know what I mean? He knows I'm buying. He knows I buy shit. I buy everything. So you don't need to tell me go get it right away. He knows I'm gonna get it. But he told me, yo, tell your boy or whatever, if anybody else is buying it, tell him to pre-order right away. Because I'm telling you, as a GameStop, and now look, well, that's only GameStop, you say, right? Okay, well, let's think. GameStop is a what? Primarily what? Game store that sells what? Video games. So if GameStop, the store that literally sells only video games, right? Oh, okay, they sell some plushies and collectibles, right? If they're only getting 5 to 10, it's scary, bro. I know Amazon's gonna have a lot, okay? I know Best Buy will have a lot, but how many per store?
Yeah.
Are you gonna have?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be the guy.
Scarcity.
I'm not gonna be the guy that waits for UPS. I'm not gonna sit at my window, breathing all over my window, making smiley faces with my finger, with my breath, sitting at the window, waiting for goddamn UPS to pull up at 7 o'clock. You know it says by 7 p.m. I ain't doing that shit. So I'm just telling you, go pre-order when it comes out. And the console, yeah, it'll probably be $400, like you said, digital and 5. But why $400 for digital and 5? So you're telling me a Blu-ray, a 4K Blu-ray drive, if you go look on Amazon right now, a 4K Blu-ray drive is about $38. Now Sony's mass producing these things, so they're getting that probably cut in half or even less than that. So they're paying probably $10 for a 4K Blu-ray drive.
Yeah, unless they're cheaping out on storage as well.
On storage, but the point I'm trying to make is, unless this all digital version has more storage, I can't see it being $100 more just. And by the way, I am all digital this year. I own 4 PlayStation 4 Pros, but I'm all digital.
Yeah.
Because I game share in the convenience of it, and I file share with people. But just that I don't have enough room for shit either, Carlos. But I'm telling you, just to have the option.
You go.
You know, sometimes
this.
I get games early. Sometimes you get, you know what I mean? You go to the store and you're like, damn, that's a good deal. I'm gonna buy that game. Or it's just good to have the option. So either way, I can be digital and I can be physical. But I get it. I understand. But just to have the option is why I want.
You brought up a good point with the price though. Like thinking about it and looking at how, you know, price per component on the market right now is not as high as it was back in, let's say 2016, 2017, when, you know, the 4K Blu-rays were actually thriving more than they are right now, because 4K content as of lately has been dropping down in pricing as well. I don't know, like that 500 price mark seems a little bit up there.
Yeah.
But I can go and say this, right? Let's change the actual statements from both Target and the other listing that was in France, right? Let's say if the PS5 hard drive, Blu-ray drive version comes out at, let's say, $450, right? And the actual all digital comes at $299.
Yeah.
That would be more convenient.
See, from what I'm looking at right now, I know he said it can't be $100 difference. Well, this is where I think this is what they're doing. They're trying to add, because he said value is the number one thing. So I do believe it could be obviously more than a terabyte in this digital version, and what you'll probably get is less than that in the disc one, you know, the base one. Mm-hmm. And what they'll also give you is even though I think this is going to come naturally, you're going to get PS Plus and pretty much it, you know, because you get your controllers and everything. So
everything carries over initially.
Yeah. Trying to think what else would they do with this stuff.
Well, you know, unless they throw in a camera or like a, you know, a pair
with
of
the $500
a bundle.
A bundle. I don't know. We don't know that, you know. Maybe
they could.
Maybe they force the camera on because they're trying to push the VR later. So they want to make sure everybody that bought the console had a camera with it, and now they're all set. And they don't worry about.
Remember, for the original PS4, you had the option of buying or opting in for the camera bundle. Yeah. And it cost you, I think it was like an extra $40. So you're practically paying close to $500 in total with a game and the camera and everything else included when the PS4 came out. Now for the PS5, I don't know, like I said before, the price components for right now, as of right now, 4K capable devices, they are going down in price. So that might play a crucial part into the pricing of the physical model instead of the old digital. But let's see. I'm just giving, you know, wishful thinking. I'm not saying that this is concrete.
Speculation. Hit the alarm.
Yes.
I know you said it.
Take it with a grain of salt.
I know
grain of salt. There it is. That's what got me blocked from Jack Reacher. But I agree with Carlos. I was at Best Buy today, and you know, after my thing broke, and that's when I was told. My friend that works here. This is a friend of mine who works in Geek Squad, and he said they may only get 3 to 5. They are begging Sony to either push the date back so they can get more in, or like Blaze here said, once that thing goes live, you got to get it, because you are going to look at a situation where with the X was the same with the 360. It took almost 4 to 6 months for them to catch up to demand from launch. And the same thing happened with the Nintendo console. People were actually, it was reported that there were people actually following UPS drivers to see what the heck, you know. I mean, that's what was reported. You never know if that's true or not. So, but yeah, and with PS4, it took about 4 months for them to catch up to demand. So yeah, it's even though they're in full production right now, they are producing 18 hours a day. They're producing consoles. So yeah, it's going to be slim pickings out there. And of course, you know, the people at GameStop, they know people, and they're like, well, nah, man, you got to save me one. You know, that's what's going to be happening. So, so it's going to be tough.
And somebody in the chat said the game in there, well, if the new PSVR comes out, it'll come with a camera. That's not necessarily true. The bundles come with cameras and without it, because you got to understand, when the PSVR eventually comes out, people already had bought these kind of things. Like I already owned the camera,
Yeah.
and I had 2 PSVR bundles, one that came with a camera, one that didn't come with a camera. So I'm just telling you that I'm not saying they won't Sony will not add a camera because it's going to add to the price of the console, and they're not going to add a camera in the box because they want to keep the console price down for launch. So they probably will not add any type of bundle because they want to keep prices down at launch. But you know, regardless what it is, man, if you got to give up your kidneys to get it, just do it.
Yeah, it sounds like people may have to do, and I've said before, this is why the lock card is actually a good idea because because people will go buy that. What Microsoft is expecting is bleed over, which means that a consumer tries to find something, can't find it, so then they'll just go get the next thing. And they think a lot of people are going to pick up the lock card because of shortages with the PlayStation, and they can keep the lock. That's what I'm going to do. I've said before, as soon as the lock card hits, I will be getting a lock card. With that said, as soon as I'm able to walk into this, and if I can't get a PS5, as soon as I walk into the store and they were like, "Oh yeah, we'll take trades for the PS5," I'll get a PS5, and the lock card will be gone. You know, and the Pro will be gone. So I'll be getting the PS5 for probably, $120.
Craig, how much is the PS4 Pro right now, Craig? It's $400 still, right?
Yeah, $400 right now.
So just think about it. Like, if the PS5 drops this at the end of this year for $400, think about it. Even $500, even $400 or $500, you got to understand. Right now, a PS4 is going for $400. Yeah, it's a Pro, but it's still a PS4, and it's going for $400. So if it comes out and it's $400 and it's a PS5, what a fucking bargain! What a steal!
Yeah,
that's just how I look at it.
You're right. I hope you're right. But I got a feeling they're going to be hard to find. Shout out to Salty's Gaming. I was on there last night. He was like, "What do you think it's going to be like?" And I'm like, "Sparse." I mean, it's going to be very difficult to find. So, and even if you reserve one and you pay it in full, you may run into a situation where you can't get it. That's the same thing that happened with the 360. The 360 came out and people paid in full, and guess what? They were like, "Hey, look, we're waiting for Microsoft." And a lot of people got mad and canceled their pre-order.
And that's part of the reasons why I don't jump ship too fast on the first couple of months of buying a new console. For that specific reason, because the supply and demand is sometimes over exceeds the actual demand.
What the fuck?
You know, and shout out to you flip-flopping pieces of trash, right? I'm serious. You guys are the worst. The guys that are fucking, excuse my language, the guys that are the fucking, excuse my language, god damn it, man. I just got mad over you trash bags. The guys that were Nintendo fans last year, and now they're PlayStation fans this year. The guys that Xbox dudes all their life, and now they're PlayStation fans to save and benefit their channel, or whatever, to fit into a clique or a group. Y'all are the worst.
Oh, you mean the trenders, the ones that want to be in the trend, but they never game.
God, I hate that. Hold your shield out. If you're gonna die, you're gonna die with your shield, bro. It is what it is.
That's it, man. There ain't no time, ain't no more corporate time slaving. It's time for gaming.
Well, again, the people who don't understand basic consumer buying, it's called impulse buying. And impulse shoppers are going to move to the next big. They're going to just move on. It's not that they won't go back and get a PS5, but this is what happened at the beginning of this gen. PS4 had shortages, and a lot of people bought the Xbox. And then right when people just could not take it anymore, the PS4s actually caught up to literally in 4 shipments they caught up to demand. So
it was like a year out, man. Yo, Craig, this shit you couldn't find a PS4 for a year out.
Well, in my region, it was exactly 4.5 months. As soon as Infamous Second Son came out, that's when they got their big shipment. Because that game was 1080p and all that kind of stuff. It had HDR, and everybody wanted to see what that was going to look like, and all that kind of crazy stuff. So
now, actually, this past gen, when the first, when the base PS4 came out, I actually bought the base PS4 before the Xbox One. Why?
Really?
Because I hated the fact that I needed to use the Kinect camera with the Xbox One. I just wanted just the console alone. Once they actually took that out the picture, I went right ahead and bought me the regular OG Xbox One, which I
Yeah.
still have, and I gave it to my son because I no longer need it.
You hate
I'm
him.
playing on PC. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Child
that's my
abuse.
soldier. He can have it. I don't need it.
I mean, it's the honest
my
truth. I
headset was
mean,
in it
he wanted to play on the Xbox. I said, okay, here, have fun. I mean, he has played on my Xbox 360, and he said, hey, Dad, I want to try out the Xbox One. I said, well, I'm not using it, so here, have fun with it.
And what kind of console does Ryan have? Ask him.
Oh, here we go.
You got the 1070 Ti, don't you?
No, console. What kind of console?
Oh,
my bad.
here we go. Got PS4 Pro. Got my face.
Damn, what a thug.
The
right?
Pro does a little bit more.
Does a tad bit more.
Yeah, you're my under. Yeah, if you were my Dunder, Ryan, ooh, I'd be coming for that.
Oh man.
Rocking the
Sorry,
bass, dog. Gotta do it.
There's no reason to change now, really. It really isn't.
What's that? You trying to say, yeah, which system you rocking when we just saw the future game and hell, it's right there running on the screen right now.
No, I know. It's too close to change now. I mean, well, not Ryan. I'm saying, dude, though. Last of Us and Ghosts, man, I'm telling you, dude. You don't even know what you're missing, bro.
Yeah. You know how that be.
Just go out and game, fellas. Go out and game on your favorite platform. We might cut ass on Xbox a little bit, but that's just it's just for a little bit of entertainment. But if you do like Xbox and you like playing on Xbox, by all means, play on Xbox. If you like PlayStation, play on PlayStation. If you like Nintendo, play on Nintendo.
They hear this and know they're saying this damage control. You know that, right?
If you like Nintendo, wear glasses.
Oh.
And if not, then you can
Ryan.
join the almighty PC race.
Put this picture up on the screen. I just put in Discord. This is a Xbox 720 dev kit.
An Xbox 720 dev kit.
Yeah, that's what it was called.
All right.
Oh my god, man! I haven't heard that in years.
I know.
Wow.
Let's see.
Notice how some people put 720 next to their name because that's what they thought the next console was going to be called.
Well, this is one of the dev kits Microsoft, because the kits change as they go.
Yeah, but it should have been called like that. I figure like
It should have been called trash. Yeah.
no, the 360, bro. I'm just saying like they shouldn't have called it the Xbox One. I understand the marketing scheme like all in one, but still. I just wish they would have called it like they would have stuck with it. That's why Microsoft is backward. They got Xbox, then 360, then Xbox One, and then their marketing thing is all messed up, bro.
No, I don't disagree. But their goal this for 2 years is just to slow them down. Are we still on? Yeah. Okay, it's just to slow Sony down. All right, I also put it in your Twitter there too, Big Fly.
That's all you need, people, is a PS5 and a PC. You can play Xbox exclusives, and you can have PS5 exclusives.
Where'd you
That's all
put
you
the
need.
message? I don't see it. Wherever you were talking about, Craig.
Where'd
you
I put it in the Discord. It's in the Discord.
I don't see it either, bro.
I don't see it either.
The RGT.
Yeah, Army. Right there.
Yeah, it's right there. Oh, whoop.
Hit send.
I thought I did. Well, go to your
Oh no, you had it there and you never hit send? That's funny.
No. It's here. I'm looking right at it.
Oh, he put it in announcements, Ryan.
Yeah, it's in
announcements.
Yeah.
That's why.
What the hell? What is that?
What the hell kind of
but notice
is that?
All right, you notice it's a tower though, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
All right. Well, there was somebody in the chat said it didn't have a tower, so we can move on now.
Power, baby. Power.
All right, we can move on now. But there's a tower. That is a dev kitted tower. You see, so hopefully everybody sees that, and because dev kits change. And shout out to Red Gaming Tech. He was saying today it was a Red Tech Gaming. So he was talking about during the development of the PlayStation 5 how they did use Navi 10 as kind of it was almost like a placeholder before Navi 2 stuff. When they were able to get to Navi 2 stuff, both Microsoft and Sony did.
Hey Ryan, I want to get your opinion. I don't know if you caught the show, but the EA conference yesterday.
I loved it.
You didn't watch it?
I loved it.
Watch snippets of it.
Did you see what got announced or?
No. What was the big announcement? What was the key announcement?
The new Skate game finally coming.
Yep.
That's
So
huge
Skate
for
4?
a lot of people.
Okay.
Skate 4?
Yeah.
Okay,
Is
now
that
we're
it?
talking.
And then they announced that new Star Wars. What's it called, Craig?
Oh, Squadrons.
Bro,
Yeah, I'm buying.
that looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That looks really good, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I heard the announcement for Squadron a while ago, and figured that there was VR.
They actually
right?
showed real gameplay now. Like it looked incredible.
So it looks a
in the
lot
skate.
better. Like
Oh yeah,
the VR portion, everything.
yeah. And by the way, that game is fully playable on VR.
Oh.
So you Xbox fans, get your VR ready. Oh wait, you don't have it.
Oh yeah, we forgot they don't have that. But they can get a PC and actually play VR games through Oculus, you know?
They could.
Oh Lord.
Mhm.
Oh shit. So, hold on. Let me read my thing here.
Yeah, EA conferences are usually.
Everybody said it was a
boring.
boring show for the most
Yeah,
part.
they are, but there was a
Yeah.
couple highlights. I still got to tune in to
Yeah.
see what they're gonna show. Like, got the new Titanfall. They showed off like their new engine, showing off like a clip of Need for Speed and how they render cars and Battlefield. They showed some war game. You know,
Yeah, what was that?
yeah, that looked cool. You seen that shit, right? Like they were showing
Yeah.
like the.
That's
So I hope
gonna
that's
be
a
the new
whole new
Battlefield.
Frostbite. New Frostbite
The new
engine, maybe? I
Battlefield.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That new Battlefield. I've been waiting. You know what I've been waiting for EA to actually bring back from the ashes of gaming
Yeah,
What you
Dead
on,
Space.
man?
gravesite.
Yeah. Dead Space.
Battlefield bad company, man. Like I want to
Yeah.
Battlefield bad
That was
company.
better than I thought. Yeah, good one, Carlos.
Mm.
That game was freaking hilarious.
You know, people hate on EA, Carlos, but you got to remember, whether you like Madden or not, it's the top. It's one of the biggest games sold all the time. FIFA is one of the biggest games sold every time.
Those are the
Battlefield
two
is
largest
huge.
franchises.
Yeah, but they got
Bro.
Battlefield. Listen, they got Battlefield. They got Mass Effect. They got Dragon Age Inquisition. They can go down that road, right?
Bro, that
They got The
those games
Sims, which is huge. I don't like The Sims, but it's a big game for people. They got Command and Conquer. They got Titan. They got Titanfall. They got Star Wars. You know what I mean? They got
And
big. They
speaking
got
of
Need for
Titanfall-
Speed.
And speaking of Titanfall, are they confirming any news on a new sequel to the second part of Titanfall, or are they just leaving it in the back burner?
Yeah, they'll probably Titanfall
I
2.
don't know.
Yeah, I'm not
Titanfall
hyped
2's
for
campaign
anything,
was
man.
so. Did you play Titanfall 2's campaign, Ryan?
I have it
Bro,
on the
that game was
PlayStation. I haven't
fucking
fired it up. I've been meaning
Oh
to fire it.
man, play that campaign.
Yeah, I have it
bro.
on the system.
Yeah,
just- I haven't
that is
fired it up.
good.
Really good.
The pacing, the action sequences, and just the overall story and how it's being told.
And there's exploration too.
I mean, shit. If they're gonna
underrated
redo,
gem,
like, if
bro.
they're trying to get us another one, Titanfall 3, all they gotta do is just deliver on the multiplayer front and just, do the same thing with the
Yeah.
story, from what you guys are saying. So that's
Yeah,
it.
Bro,
they
that-
could
that
mesh them
game-
together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause they needed more
Fallen
game
Order.
modes. That was the problem with the first Titanfall. I didn't have that many game modes. They didn't have that much
Yeah.
content.
Yeah, that first one was it was lacking a lot of
Content. That's all. It
a
was.
whole lot of content.
Yeah, if they had a
And
bunch of
that-
game
That's
modes.
because it was an Xbox exclusive, bro. What you mean?
I mean, it was.
Well,
an
here's the thing,
Xbox
though.
exclusive,
The
but-
way Microsoft marketed that damn thing when it was exclusive to them,
Yeah, they overhyped it so much. I was actually looking forward to
bruh,
playing
they
that
killed
game
it.
when they first marketed. I'm like, okay, it was something to get into other than Call of Duty. And when it first came out, I was like, hey, what the fuck is this? I'm like, yo, where's the what am I playing? It felt so out of tune. First of all, the lobbies were very, very fucked up. You couldn't get into a lobby and have a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I remember
Secondly, a lot of fucking glitches. A shit ton of glitches. Then when the second part came out, I felt more in tune. Okay, now I get to play campaign,
Mhm.
and if I have the optional part of playing co-op, I can play co-op on an online multiplayer, and I felt at home with Titanfall 2. Titanfall 1, not at home. That shit was just like a shit show.
Yo, speaking of that, Cyberpunk got delayed again.
Yeah, we gotta
Oh,
talk
let
about
me speak real
Cyberpunk.
Wait, hold on,
This
hold on,
kind
hold on.
of throws a wrench into Microsoft's PR when it comes to the smart delivery thing.
Oh,
Let me say this real quick.
Speaking of smart
It's
deliveries,
called Cyberpunk. And that's all I got to say about it.
Oh
All
god,
right.
here you go with this. But no, it throws a wrench into their
wait,
smart
hold
delivery
on.
plans. That's for sure.
Hold on, but
You're right, Brian.
Why
Those are rich.
why is it that every time, you know, Microsoft comes with a little nice little pitch to everything that's being, you know, bought
How
out,
do I adjust this?
these fanboys, they trying to kind of tend to like throw shade at certain aspects of what Sony's doing, and then once the announcements are made, they go backtracking. Oh, but you don't have VRS,
Wow, boy.
and they just finished announcing VRS capabilities on the PS5 as well.
Yeah, variable refresh rate is going to be on all next-gen graphics cards and next-gen consoles. And it's already on the Xbox, but the Xbox really can't even really get there anyways. But the Cyberpunk being delayed is funny because all these Xbox fans that ran and bought the Cyberpunk console, they have the Cyberpunk
You got
console.
finesse. Let's put it like
They
that.
have that
You got
shit on
finesse.
display, and they can't even play the game. They have a little digital code, and they have to wait even longer to use that little digital code now. It's mad funny.
That's it.
Oh
That's
wow!
it.
Shout out to Jemiah Dixon. Somebody said he's gonna have grandkids by the time that game comes out.
Wow.
I mean, they just gonna have to.
But anybody
Wow.
buying, I'm buying that game. Shout out to one of my subs, the one and only Ghost. I'll be playing that game on my Beast rig. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to that at all. That's just one game I'm just gonna get through. Like I said, it's gonna be like watching Battle Los Angeles in 4K or something like that. So I'm not looking forward
I'm
to that
really
at all.
interested in that neopunk style gameplay. It takes me
Yeah,
back
it's
to,
just like-
Blade Runner.
Yeah, but isn't
Yeah.
it just like Deuce X Mankind Divided? Because the guy last
I mean,
night, shout out
Deus
to
Ex.
Salt- yeah,
Almost,
Salty,
but
shout out to the Salties podcast last night. There was somebody on there saying, "Well, people are cybernetic and they can and they can hack things." I'm like, "Well, that's just like Deuce Ex Mankind Divided."
It's very similar to that, but
Shout
but the
out to
aspect-
nice
the aspect
779
of
for the
how-
foul.
The aspects of how you run around and take your decisions upon how you effectively do things. That's where the difference is between Deus Ex and Cyberpunk. It's
excited for
pretty
Cyberpunk.
similar. It's pretty similar, but pretty different in those aspects. Like with the storyline, I know is totally different. You're gonna see a lot of differences. It's just I'm getting the Blade Runner vibes from Cyberpunk more than what I did with Deus Ex.
Yeah,
Deus Ex, I got more of the Minority Report kind of vibe where
exactly.
people,
Yeah,
systematic oppression and people were being told to stay home and all this other shit. But
Yeah.
this one is just Blade Runner. You do whatever the hell you want to do and you kill the shit out of people.
yeah. Well, yeah, I'm
Augmented.
playing it. Shout out, like I said, shout out to the sub, the one and only Ghost. He's a cool ass dude. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to it at all. This is just like I said. It's like, oh, you know.
Cyberpunk will end up being a great game. CD
I'm
Projekt Red,
sorry.
they
hope
can't
it
make a bad game. CD Projekt Red is Rockstar to me. Like they're like the budget team rock. Like they're really good.
is. Fair enough. Fair
But
enough.
can we also-
Everybody
can
playing
we
that
also-
shit on their PC. That's what's funny, bro. Everybody I talk to.
Can we
cracks
also
it.
Yeah.
Can we also say that I love Grand Theft Auto, but why are they still milking Grand Theft Auto 5 for next gen as well?
Yeah.
People buy it. And when Sony's doing that, what the people got to pay attention to is not the game itself, but the partnership. How they are now locked. They're on Sony's hip for the whole next generation. That's a good thing. But I agree with you about milking the cow. Yeah, how many times do you go out to the fields of that brown cow? You know, but at the end of the day, people are still playing that game. It's still very popular.
Yeah.
So
Bro,
Because
you don't mind
they gave it out free. They gave it out free on the Epic's Game Store for life.
Yeah.
For PC users. So it's like
Yeah, they do. But that game is like Skyrim. That game will be on every console for the rest of the its lifespan.
yeah.
oh man.
I agree, Blaze. It's just it ain't going nowhere. I mean, even when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, it'll still be out there because it was on sale for days. It was for the Sony thing. Was it Days of Play? It was on sale for like $13 or $14.
That's
Bro,
cheap.
and it sold a whole lot. That's the funny part about it. It just sold even more. My God, man.
You're right. You're exactly right. But that's why it sells a whole lot. And they're a partner now, of course, So we'll have to wait and see how that works out because that was the big news. Was that they partnered up with Rockstar again. So,
Man,
so that's good.
it kind of feels reminiscent. It kind of feels reminiscent of the old Rockstar Sony collaboration days. Remember on the PS1 and PS2 era?
Yeah.
Where it was just that unison of just good marketing. Because I remember the first Grand Theft Auto, I was like, wait, what the hell is this over the shoulder style gameplay? And they just like, yo, this is the next best game that you're gonna play. You get to do whatever the hell you want. And after that, the rest is history.
Yeah, Rockstar and Sony go hand in hand. Like, you know, it is what it is. Like, they're always gonna be, you know, they're always gonna be by Sony's side every launch. You know, until the PlayStation's dismembered and there's no such thing. Trust me, they're riding with PlayStation. It's just what it is.
Yeah. Oh, I have a channel announcement to make. I started my membership tier today, so I uploaded my first vlog. And so people who want to join, I was going to announce that later on tonight. But yeah, so people who want to join, you can go ahead and join. I'm gonna do some vlogging on there and check that out. Got the tiers up there and everything.
Good for you, brother.
If you're moist, do not apply. You know.
Hey, Craig. Good for you.
Craig, you just gotta let them butter their biscuits and get super moist.
There you go. I may have a tier for moistness. Yeah, I never thought about that. Thanks, Carl.
But how buttery can they get? That's where the moist tier level goes at.
Right. Are you ever gonna make that announcement, or are you gonna wait?
What announcement?
Which one? Oh, you talking about that announcement? Yeah, I'm gonna do that next show. That's hopefully everything will be set up by then.
Oh.
Are you gonna tease the announcement?
Yeah, no.
Be on the lookout. Big Cloud Gaming has something.
Why should I tease
it?
it? We want me to pull a DJ Khaled? Another one. Another one.
Yeah, come on, give the
Another
people a
one.
tease, man.
Another
All I do
one.
is win.
And another one. Like, you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Yo, you get an announcement. No, you get one. No, you looking better.
Big coming. That's all I'm saying.
No, you looking better.
Another one.
I'm also going to partner.
Another one. But no. Yeah, next week. I'm not even set up for it, to be honest. I'll do it next week.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you gotta do it next week. I'm saying at least give them a little. Give them a little something so they can smoke, bro. They're feeding out here.
Okay. I'll throw it out there. I'll throw it out there. So
Free smoke.
You want free smoke? Okay. Here, I don't know about smoke. I'm gonna throw gasoline here. This is gasoline.
Oh.
Y'all listen closely. I don't know if y'all can hear me through one speaker. I don't know what's going on YouTube. I'm gonna have to we have to reset everything. But so we're getting closer, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting extremely close to 10,000 subs. Getting really, really close. And that's a huge milestone for this channel. And I want to celebrate that by giving away a PS5.
Ooh.
That's right. I definitely want to give away a PS5. But I've been wanting to do something extra as well. I've been thinking about doing 2 giveaways. So a PS5 will be given away and a Series X will be given away.
The Lockhart.
Nah, not Lockhart. A Series X. So we're thinking about doing both.
And another thing we want to do, right, is when it happens, we'll tell you, but we're gonna start giving away games.
Yeah.
Games. Every podcast, listen to me. This is not a fabrication. Every single podcast. We haven't figured it out yet. We're either going to give away codes, like, hey, you win a $20 code or you win a game to your preferred platform, and I'll DM you or Ryan will DM you on Twitter after or whatever.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Okay,
So,
that sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, congrats, man. And congrats close to 10,000, man. That's great news.
We're getting up there. So we crossed that threshold.
Yeah, I'm close to 1,300, so that means I'll do a code giveaway when I get to 1,300. So
spread the word. Spread the word, people. Spread the word. As soon as we cross 10K, yeah, y'all have some crazy shit. But
that 10K, that's for the console. I'm talking about
for consoles. But yeah, as the typical shows every weekly, we're gonna be doing giveaways for games. What you
It's a
think?
lot more to
PSN
talk
codes,
about.
PSN codes, chance to win, like PSN
Yep.
codes, Xbox Live code. We're gonna be doing all that for everybody. So everybody's gonna
That
win
is what's
something.
up.
That's our way of giving back to everybody here on the channel.
Oh man, I'm awestruck right now.
Yeah, we gonna wait. Shout out to Dawn. She's not feeling too well. Hopefully you feel better. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
I
know the
sent you a
feeling,
message. So it's pretty good. Well, that's what we're doing though. We're gonna give back to the community, to all you. So
to the community.
tell me
And all you salty fanboys, get ready for more, man.
Oh boy. Well, cause you know we got stuff planned. We doing a lot of stuff on this channel. Come the next show, you're gonna see some drastic. That's if everything falls into alignment the way I think it is. So we'll see by next show. I'll know specifically by next show. As far as like open lobbies and stuff like that, I will be doing those still. One-on-ones, yeah, they'll be coming back for sure. I'm just getting stuff set up for it. I have like a set style I'm trying to go for, especially with the content. So all that will be set up hopefully by next week. All right, so that's what we're doing there. But yeah, there you guys go. Big announcement. Spread the word. Let's get this out here.
And there's one more, but Ryan can't tell you yet until it happens.
Yeah, there's one more. It's one more, but we're gonna hold that. We're gonna hold that very, very close. But yeah. We're giving back to everybody. So that's our way of saying thank you to everybody who supported RGT every week, came by, hit that like button, obviously. I'm a little shocked that nobody's hit the like button as much today, but trying to fill somewhere. But
come on, people.
I'm a little shocked about
support,
today's
man.
show. I don't know. I'm a little shocked. What's going on? What's going on with that like button? But
Show some love, man. Show the RGT
maybe I need 50,
love.
maybe I need some 52 CUs. I don't know. I'm missing something.
Bro,
I'm missing the 52
love.
CUs for that like button. I don't know what's going on. What's up?
I
Show me the love.
saw a thing somebody put in your chat that PS5 is going to be harder to find than the 52 CUs. So I mean, again, I don't.
36 CUs it costs more than 52, man.
I don't. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm still tripping off of that 52 CU, and I'm sitting up there looking at Sony's games. I'm like, my God, So
Yeah.
who cares?
But no, real talk. Gaming is a preference. Game is something we all love. We all take advantage of. We play. We chill. We relax. We enjoy it. It's a hobby. It should be something that brings us together, and it should be something that brings joy. I know it was a long time ago that RGT brings too much joy to a lot of you, and so again, I just want to celebrate that. I don't know. I'm just feeling real, real generous. Ever since things have shifted with the channel, and it's just been a steady flow. So it's been fun, even though I haven't uploaded as much. You know what I'm saying? It's been awesome to see everybody's reaction every week. So that's our way of saying thank you, though. Shout out to Dawn. Shout out to Dawn. Do me a huge favor to everybody who follows me on Twitter. Make sure you guys follow Ice Queen Gaming on Twitter. Her husband passed away. I think it's 2 years ago. Now he was actually one of my. He was like. It's crazy. Like again, I tell this story all the time, but no, he was a good dude. He was like one of my first 10 subscribers. He was, and I talked to him off air a few times. Dude always told me to push forward and a lot of stuff. Even when I didn't believe in myself, the dude always told me to just push forward, and he told me just to enjoy what you do. I learned that a long time ago from Ice Ninja. That's what his name was, Ice Ninja Gaming. I didn't know his real name. I never asked him his real name. I just always called him Ninja. But he passed away. He had heart problems, and Ice Queen always was there by his side in the comment section, and that's why she's a mod here. She's a good friend of the channel, just like he was. But let's just say there's some things happening off air, in between the scenes, and she could use your prayers. I don't want to put her business out there, so definitely send her some love there on Twitter if you can, or send her a message in the chat.
We're here for you, Dawn.
Do appreciate it. Big Mike, I don't know.
What
where the
up?
hell-
What up?
Big Mike's like, I'm PC Master Race, so I can just jump in whenever. So that's how he be.
Yeah, man. Like, what's up with this late?
What's
This
up
late
with that,
shit,
Mike?
man?
Did you ask?
Hey, he
Goddamn
got that.
permission.
He got that. He got that.
I don't have to
2080.
ask, Blaze. I got that. I got this red carpet rolled out all the time.
Ah, damn, my fault, dog. I didn't know that.
You acting all Hollywood now.
Exactly, man.
Yo, let's call him Hollywood Mike 12102-477.
I like it. I
Mike.
like it. I'll change my
Hollywood
name.
Mike.
Hollywood Mike.
There you go. Well, that's better than White Daddy.
Shout out to Big Mike with a big PC. Whoa, that was wrong.
You got a 28.
You helped me, and BitCloud helped me to pick this thing out. So it's much thanks to you guys.
I know.
I didn't do nothing, man.
Say right. I need help with PC parts. I don't know what to do. Oh, let me tell you right now. Did you get the damn? Oh, did you get the damn duster that I told you to get?
Yo, Lakita, we gotta get that trending one day. Thick Mike.
No.
Hollywood Thick Mike.
No. Let's not do that. Let's not do
Lokita, man, Lokita. Let me say something about Lokita. Yo, this girl is a real Call of Duty player, bro.
Dude, she's a fucking killer.
that. Woman is
Straight
not a
up,
Call of
bro.
Duty player. No.
No, she really is, bro. I pulled up on the stream once because I
Woman's
seen
like that
platform.
woman is the training dummy you see in the tutorial. You need to stop, bro. Stop.
I'm just saying, she's usually when they're that
You don't want to
usually.
get caught there. You don't want to get caught there, Ryan. You know she.
Nah, Mike, listen. When girls are that pretty, they're usually not good at games. That's just how
Hollywood Mike. Hollywood Mike.
Man, I suck on
How you
mouse and
doing, my
keyboard, and
brother?
I carried that entire team. Let's not do this.
Oh snap!
Nah, you good with mouse and keyboard. Yo, mouse and keyboard, there's a learning curve, man. I'm not even used to it yet. I forced myself to get used to it, but
Oh my god. I don't know how the hell we got the Call of Duty, but hey, that's RGT. I don't know how we got there.
Lakita said you suck at everything, but it's okay.
Ooh.
That is harsh, sister. That is harsh. That's all I got to say. That's harsh.
Oh, hey, Big Cloud is the new house, the new overlay. You got any ideas?
Oh yeah, got a few. I'll tell you off air for sure.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, just let me know next week because after we get off the air, I know we're all going to start playing Last of Us.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm
Yeah,
like 3 hours in, and the game's fucking fantastic so far.
Yeah, I'm an hour and a half in. I'm still in the snow, so don't ruin it.
Yeah,
for me.
That's
But
why
yeah.
I'm still in snow as well. So I ain't gonna
Attention to detail, the snow falling off the trees, and the ray tracing, and the blood, and the ray tracing.
exactly.
Yeah,
Fucking gore. I mean, dude, I found that that
ray
dead carcass.
tracing. Craig, you want to get people going, don't you?
You see the dead carcass thing,
Hey, I was
Craig?
What now?
Did you see the dead carcass like of the moose? Of the moose?
I did see that. Yeah,
Dude,
I
with the
so
blood
detailed.
coming. Yeah,
and
that
did you
was
see the ray tracing of the sunlight bouncing off of that? It was bouncing off the
So I
moose
was
onto
like,
the car.
Yeah, this is a
dude.
Discord thing.
onto
I
LA.
bet you fucking White Zaddy was having an eyegasm.
Oh my god, man.
Hey, Zaddy said that The Last of Us Part 2 was the technical
Oh, she sent me
achievement
a-
of the
I looked at
generation.
chat, hold on.
So
His name was okay. So there's a correction. His name was Anthony. Ice Ninja. His real name is Anthony. I didn't want to put his personal minutes out there. No, I didn't want to put his personal
Did you
minutes out
say
there.
White Zaddy? Yes, I did, Lakita. If you know the
Oh, God.
Messiah, Craig Harris, his name is White Zaddy.
What's up, Jackie?
oh yeah. I don't know. I'm not White Zaddy. I mean White Zaddy.
Yeah, the mystery was solved not too long ago. We found out who White Zaddy was.
Yeah. I had a whole podcast on White Zaddy.
I know everybody had all these crazy theories. I'm like, dog, I don't know who White Zaddy is. Just think.
White Zaddy's all about that
just
fat
think.
pipe.
He quotes him every damn show. Just think.
Ain't that right, Ryan?
Oh God, let it go. Not like
The
this.
fat pipe? Come on,
No,
Ryan.
like
You
this.
know
sir.
about you know about the fat pipe.
Not like this, sir. Not like this.
No. Let's deviate. Let's deviate
Big
from
Mike,
this.
we ain't
Talk
doing
about
that,
something else.
Not like
Let's
this,
talk
sir.
about something else. No more White Zaddy jokes. That's
Not
it.
like this, sir.
Got it. Not like this.
Jackson, that sounds dirty.
You hate to see it like this, but not like this, please.
Going out. There you go, Jack. I like it. Fat pipe Mike. There you go.
Pause, man. Pause.
All right, I'm done. We done here. We done here. Let's go ahead and this show. Y'all crazy.
My God.
Shout out to everybody who came out. Sorry for the audio issues. Hopefully we'll have that sorted out next week. And hopefully a certain thing will be here so we can really debut the show the way we wanted to debut it today. But we couldn't do that this week, so it's probably going to be next week for sure. But anyway, shout out to everybody in the chat. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Hit that like button if you did. I want to see shout out to my panel. Everybody who came through, obviously. Lakita, I see you, everybody. So I've been recruited to jump on Crossfire, so I guess I'll jump on Crossfire after this, and then I'll do the Last of Us stream. So
I'm jealous. I never get to get on that
Yeah, I
shit.
never get
Ask
to
him,
Crossfire.
goddammit.
I'm over it. Oh, hey, Mike, did you all you all interviewed the guy from Death Stranding, didn't you? Did I see that?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
uploaded
that's
to
all.
YouTube, and then it got copyright. What's up with that?
Well, we re-uploaded it because Danny, done some bones up of him doing a voiceover for a cartoon. They didn't like it, so they copy striked us.
Wow.
That's some lame shit.
That's that
So we
bullshit.
So we had to take it out and re-upload it. But yeah, we re-uploaded it. You can go watch it on YouTube.
Wow.
Dude is amazing.
Yeah, it was another good one.
Yeah, he was really cool. That was awesome. Good job on that. That was awesome that you had Die Hardman. Make sure you guys follow them on Twitch. Go ahead, shout it out. My bad. I'm tripping. You're doing outro, so go ahead. Yeah, just go ahead.
Shout it out. You can find us on. You can find me on Twitter at BigMike102477. You can check out my me and the crew of the Platform Podcast on YouTube.com/theplatformlive, or where we always stream it live on Twitch.tv/the Platform Podcast.
All right. The Messiah.
For having me. Shout out to everybody who's playing the games, and yes, that was a real Xbox 720 dev kit, aka Durango, and so yeah, I know it was an oldie. There's some moist fruit booty upset, thinks that it doesn't exist, but
It was a tower. Tell him, Craig.
it was a tower, and I had to get over it.
God,
But
there we
anyway, shout out to everybody that was here. Great.
Don't say
great
tower anymore because I got to
always.
say keep it foxy. Come on, don't shut up.
Okay. Shout out to everybody that was here. Great panel as always. I'm feeling better. My fever broke. Thank God. I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital for about yesterday. But yeah, shout out to everybody here, to Carlos, Blaze. Don't spoil the game for people, everybody, because there's a lot of people, again, that are not able to get it because they did only, allegedly, they only put out enough copies to cover pre-orders for physical. Of course, you can still get it digitalized. So enjoy the game, people. It's a great game. Naughty Dog came in and showed that they are the Naughty God.
Don't say that too loud. People get moose. Don't do it. It's ma'am. Anyway, Carlos.
Hey, man. How y'all doing?
It's
nice
ma'am.
To see ya. Nice to know you. And I'll see you on the next show. Remember, gamer by choice, not by trend. And we out.
All right. And Blaze 4K. Or should I say Blaze 4K? Should I just did there?
No,
Sony, baby.
Should I did there? 4. I said 4K, 4. Okay, I'm sorry. I was lame. Go.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, shout out to Big Mike for pulling up. Shout out to Craig. Shout out to Carlos. Shout out to Bit. And shout out to the chat. And stay tuned, chat. We're gonna love you like no other podcast. We're gonna feed you until you're full and you don't want no more food.
Sounds like some Hansel and Gretel type shit. Okay.
But follow me, Blaze 4K Twitter. Follow me on my YouTube channel, Blaze 4K, if you want. Hit me up if you want a game. Hit me up if you need some bread. And I'm out. Peace.
All right. See you guys on The Last of Us Part 2 stream. We're going to do the walkthrough Part 2 after, I guess, a few minutes after I do this little stream here. So I'll be there on the Twitch channel. Again, links in the description below. Shout out to everybody. You guys be good. Later.